Welcome back to my channel, guys. This week I want to play with these wheels a bit. We'll be fitting the bearings. I've had the discs repainted by Motorcycle Panel and Paint. They're in this box here. I haven't actually seen them yet, so we'll open those up. I've seen a photo and they looked awesome, so pretty excited about popping that box open to check them out. We've also got here the fork leg, both forks. They need to be pulled apart and we need to send some parts out to be sorted out. The lower parts here are all pitted. The bottom bits need to be cleaned and vapor blasted. These bits here, I'm not sure what to do yet because they're anodized. There's a few marks in them where the corrosion comes through, which everyone, you know, seems to have that on their bike. So we might even look at Cerakoting those. And then we've got the donor motor here. I need to borrow the bolts that hold the crankcases together out of that engine. I'll be able to then bolt my cases back together, assemble the bottom end, send it out to the bead blaster, and he can give it a bit of a clean up, and then we'll send it to the vapor blaster. Anyway, that's what we're going to get up to, so let's get into it. Let's have a look at these discs. Wow, what a great job. These look so nice. Thanks heaps, guys, that's beautiful. Awesome. So happy with that. Let's see what they look like on the wheels. These are in very bad condition. Excellent. Thanks heaps, Motorcycle Panel and Paint. How nice does that look? Even the inside of the discs have been painted. Looks great. Before I pull the forks apart, I'll give you a closer look. The lower fork legs are very corroded and dirty. The chrome parts, they're pitted. They've got stone chips and other damage like that. The outer upper fork leg has corrosion under the anodizing, so that'll be the tricky one to try and sort out. And the very top part of the fork leg, well, he's all, you know, corroded, and we'll fix him up as well. So let's pull them apart and start to see what we're dealing with. I normally strip the fork legs down on the bench vise, so today we'll see if we can survive it with the drill press vise. So that's the first fork leg pulled apart. We'll pack some parts away and have a quick look at this guy, see what we need to do to him. I haven't got the correct tool to remove the cap head bolt from the centre of the lower leg, so that's as far as I can go with this fork leg. I'll pull the other one apart now. This is an old 900ss engine that we've had for probably 5 years. When we originally got it, we pulled it apart, degreased it, cleaned every part, put it all back together hand tight so that my two sons could pull it apart and play silly buggers with it. What we're going to do today is to remove both the side covers. We're going to bolt them onto my set of crankcases. Then they can do the bead blasting with the engine basically sealed up within the crankcase area. That's all we need from that engine. We'll bolt those two covers onto my crankcases and get it ready for the blasters. I'll just slap this clutch back onto this motor just so it's not laying around my shed. Here's a last look at the cases before we send them out to be glass bead blasted. They've been degreased. This stuff's caked on there. We can't get it off. What we'll do now is plug all the holes that need to be plugged up. We'll put those side covers on to seal the engine off. Work out what I'm going to do here to cap that off. Basically plug the cases right up, get them blasted, then get them vapor blasted. Here's the last look at the engine before I take it out to the bead blaster. It's quite dirty. Even though we've degreased it all, it's stained and the clear lacquer has started to lift off the cases. So next time you see this, it should be a lot better. We'll tape these surfaces up where the starter motor goes, block all these threads off, and we'll drop it out and get it blasted. Kane and I taped up the gasket surfaces and where the starter motor goes, blocked off a few oil passageways and any entry points into the engine. So now that's all done, we can definitely get rid of this motor out to the blaster. I've just collected the heads from the sandblaster. Jamie's done a mint job. He's used the glass bead. They're nice and clean, all the dead paint's gone. So now I'll rip them out to Darrell and he can do the vapor blasting and we'll see how they come up. I reckon they're going to look awesome. Well, that's about it for this week. Hope you've liked it. Leave a comment, and if you're not already subscribed, consider doing that, and we'll keep working on this motorbike. Cheers. See you next week.